getting your ex back. Getting your ex back, I believe, is an art and a science. I remember a few years ago having a conversation with one of my best friends, and we were talking about how all of our exes have always come back. And I was telling her, you know, they always come back, as the expression says. And then she told me, she's like, well, actually, I have a friend of mine who her exes never came back, and she just never again heard from them, and that's all, you know? And that got me thinking, what is it that makes an ex come back in your life? So in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you what are the things that you can do to get your ex back. Now, beware, do not watch this episode unless your intentions are good and positive. You know, if you want your ex back for revenge or for ego purposes, don't watch this video. However, if you want your ex back because you truly believe that this is the person for you, stay tuned and watch. Welcome to the ultimate guide to getting your ex back. As I said, getting your ex back is truly an art and a science, you know? And it's something that should be done only if you really, really want to get your ex back because you believe that this is the person for you. Very often in relationships, we make mistakes, right? Whether the other person made a mistake or you made a mistake. And then afterwards, with time to reflect, you realize that, oh, I messed up something good and I want this person back. Now, what can you do in order to get this person back? There are actually 5 steps through which you must go through in order to have this person back. So I'm going to share with you what are these 5 steps. Very simple that you can apply and start doing as of now. And I promise you that your ex will eventually come back to you. In case you didn't know, it is back to school season here at A.V.A. Enterprises. On September 9th, 2025, we will be starting the 3.0 versions to all of our programs. Here at A.V.A. Enterprises, we have 15 online courses, all of them organized in this pyramid. This is called the A.V.A. Pyramid, the 9 levels of personal and professional development. And depending on where you find yourself on your journey of development, of growth, you can find whatever it is that you need, depending on which stage you're at. Let's say the first stage, so the first level of this pyramid, it's called awareness. This is when you suddenly realize that, maybe there's more to life for me. Maybe I can do more, maybe I can be more, maybe I can have more. So if you find yourself at this first stage, the perfect program online course for you to grow and to get to the next level would be the Rise. Then once you rise from this level and you go to level 2, that would be change. So this is where you start to change your habits, change your life, change your environment. And of course, the 2 programs that are here are Change Your Life and Organize Your Life. And it goes on like that. These are the 9 levels where you can, you know, situate yourself and say, okay, this is where I'm at. So this is what I need in order to get to the next level, because that's what life is about. It's about growing. It's about elevating yourself and always reaching a higher level. Now, school will be back in session on September 9th. And what we decided to do is that this month we have a mega exclusive, never seen before discount that is up to 80% off on all of these programs. But of course, this is only for now, for this back to school season. So if you want to sign up to our programs, you can simply go in the description below this video, click on the link, explore, discover, see where you're at, and join us for this back to school season. So right now you're watching this video because you have broken up, right? Your relationship has ended, whether your now ex has broken up with you or you broke up with them. Maybe it's been a few days, a few weeks, maybe even a few months. All of that, it really doesn't matter, because the relationship that you had prior that didn't work is now over. So the person that he or she was in that relationship, or that you were in that relationship, it's over. That's done. The relationship didn't work because that relationship from the past didn't work, because you, that version of you, was not compatible with your ex, and that version of your ex was not compatible for you, which means that you must now, the first step really is to let go and to mourn that past relationship, knowing that when your ex comes back, this relationship will be a brand new relationship, you will be a brand new person, and they will be a brand new person. Right? So the first thing you must understand is that getting your ex back, you must understand that who you're getting back will be a new person, and especially you will be a new person. So you have to absolutely let go of the old. If this person hurt you, if there were some things that they did or said that hurt you, if you did some things, you must let all of that go in the past, because what's going to happen? If not, you might end up getting your ex back of that previous version, but the relationship is still not going to work, because if that relationship failed, it's for a reason. So the first step that you must understand is, who do you need to be and who do they need to be in order for you to come back together and make this relationship work? Because if not, again, you're going to get them back, but then a few months later, it's going to be over once again, right? So you must first understand what didn't work, what were the things that you did wrong, that they did wrong, and what has to be let go of. There's a possibility that in each and every one of these steps, you're going to realize that, you know what, maybe I don't want them back. Maybe, like, I don't want this person again. You know, if they don't, I don't want them back. So you must understand that very often we're attached to a version of the person that we wish they would be, but they're not. And they're never going to be, right? So the first step is for you to let go of this old version of them, the old version of you, and the old version of the relationship, and understand that if they're coming back to you and you really want them back, it has to be brand new. This person has to be a new person, you have to be a new person, and the relationship has to be a new person. So right now, take inventory of what are the things that you did wrong that caused this relationship to not work, and what are the things that they did wrong, and what you think that they could do or you could do to help them change that, right? Because the new relationship has to be a brand new one. The second thing, which is very related to the first key, is you must stop focusing on the negative of that past relationship. If all you think about is how it ended, and all you think about is how you made mistakes or they did mistakes, you are going to manifest this again. Now, I truly believe that everything in this world is a simple reflection of our mind. We actually have a video out called The Ultimate Guide to Manifestation, right? You should watch that video. So if all you do is think about the old version of them and the old version of you and the old version of that relationship, you will manifest that again. So instead, I want you to start visualizing and thinking about what is the ideal relationship for you, and how this person that you believe you want back right now will be the ideal for you, and how you will be the ideal for them as well, right? So this is the second thing. Before we get into all of the steps that have to do with the things that you should be doing or not doing, right, in terms of action, all the work happens inside. So first, you need to, like I said, first step, let go of the old version of them. Let go of the old version of you, let go of the old version of the relationship, and now start visualizing this new ideal relationship that you want with them. Who will you be in that relationship? Who will they be in that relationship? And how will the relationship go? And hold on to that vision. Stop thinking and ruminating on the thoughts of the past relationship. The more you do this, the more you will manifest this again. So now just focus on the qualities that they had, the qualities that you had. What more do you want and how you want this relationship to be, and hold that vision high for you. The third step is you need to bring back the focus to you. If right now what you're doing is, let's say, stalking them on social media, or you're thinking about them all the time, or you're wondering what they're doing, or maybe they're dating someone, and maybe they're seeing someone else and they're going to replace me, stop all of that. You need to stop that, and you need to bring back the energy to you, because everything is energy. We are all energy. So if all of the energy is going to him or her, you are sending energy to them, and you are depleting yourself of energy. No one will be attracted to you if you are just sending out energy and not feeding you with energy. So what you need to do at this point is stop putting the focus on them, on what they might be doing, thinking, or with who they are, and you need to start focusing on you and focusing on improving you so that you become this new version, right, that we just talked about. So you need to get new hobbies, you need to meet new people, you need to go to new places. So as of now, and this is if you really want this, ex back and you really want things to work out, I want you to get one new hobby, at least brand new hobby, where you're going to go somewhere, you're going to meet new people. The second thing is every week you want to go to a new place that you've never been before. So maybe a new cafe, a new restaurant, maybe go walk in a park where you haven't walked before. Go to a new place, because this will allow you to see new people, okay? And then the third thing that you want to do when it comes to getting this new energy is you want to better yourself in every aspect. So not only with this new hobby, but also with maybe going to the esthetician and getting a facial, or maybe you want to start going to the gym. You want to put energy to you, bring back that energy to you and that focus on you, because the person that has the bigger energy, that focuses the more on them, that brings and feeds more energy to them, becomes radiant. And the more radiant you are, the more you will attract people, including your ex. So you need to bring back that energy so that when they see you again, or maybe they're going to see you on social media, they start to think, wait a minute, who is this person? Like, what are they doing to themselves that they look so happy? They look so fulfilled. Their life looks so exciting. They're going to want to be part of it, right? So start doing that more and you'll see how you'll attract them. That's why people, when it comes to relationships, they talk about no contact period and all of that, because the new contact period is not made for you to sit around your house or in your bed crying and thinking about the person 24/7. No contact is a time for you to focus on yourself. So very often when no contact doesn't work out, it's because you spend all of that time, those 30 days, very often they say it's 30 days, right? You spend all of that time on just being sad. So of course you're not going to be attractive. Of course you're not going to create magnetic energy. So no, during no contact, because yes, after a breakup there should be no contact, you should focus on you, right? And improve yourself and feel better and be magnetic and radiant. Now the fourth step, you'll see that the more that you focus on you, the more you improve yourself, the more you become magnetic, the more you meet new people and you start to be happy, eventually your ex will either reach out to you or you will randomly bump into them if you still want them, because there's a possibility that at this point you met someone else, because you've been so radiant, so magnetic, that you've already met someone else. But if you still want your ex and you keep them in your mind, but again, you keep the positive version of them, right? The good thoughts of them, not the thoughts of he hurt me, he did this, and I'm so sad. No, the thoughts of this was an incredible person. I'm so glad I spent this time with this person and I wish them the best, and now I'm doing me, I'm living my life. So if you keep that good image of them and the times that they loved you and that they cared for you, eventually you will see they will come back to you. They will reach out. It's inevitable, but you have to, again, follow these steps, or you will randomly bump into them somewhere because they're still going to be in your energy. When they see you again, don't be bitter, be better, right? So be a better person and be positive. You don't want to meet them, bump into them and be like, so you haven't called me? So what happened? Are you still with the other girl? You don't want to be negative. You want to be very positive. You want to be kind, but you also want to take things slow, because there's a possibility that at this point they're going to want to spend more time with you, to see you. They're going to want to, meet with you. So you need to take things slow, but you need to be very kind and positive and open in receiving their energy back into your life. And you will see how after that, if you follow these steps and you let go of the old version of the relationship, the old version of you, the old version of them, create this new ideal version, you will see that eventually would lead to a brand new relationship. Because again, you don't want to reproduce the same relationship that didn't work out, because again, it's going to fail, it's not going to work out. So you want to invite them back in your life, receive them, should I say, back in your life with positive, kind, and loving energy, seeing the best version of them. And finally, the final thing is, you must understand that the external world is a simple reflection of your inner world. Everyone that you meet is a reflection of you. And there are different timelines that we all exist in. And in every timeline, there's a different version of the person that you're meant to be with. So if you break up with someone in this timeline, right here, if you improve yourself and you become better, in another timeline, you will meet a higher version of them. It could be the same person because they improved themselves, they became better, or it could be someone new. And one of my favorite things to always say, and you can replace this with another word if you're not religious, but I always say God's will shall be done. God's will shall be done. So if this is the person that's meant for you in this timeline, they will be in this timeline with you, a better version of them, right? But if it's not them, you will meet the same person but in a higher version. Not the same physical person, but another person in a higher version, and that person will want you back, perhaps because they'll see you evolve, they'll see you become better, but then they will no longer have access to you because you are now in a brand new reality, right? With a brand new timeline, with brand new characters and people in your life. So you must understand that. You must be willing to release it, because the more you hold on to it when it comes to getting your ex back, the more it causes resistance, and they're not going to come back. If you're always wondering, why haven't they called? Why haven't they come back yet? What's happening? They're never going to come back. So you just have to work on you, improve yourself, meet new people, go to new places, and eventually, if this is the person for you, they will be back in your life. And maybe they're not the person for you and they will be back, and in that case you'll just say thank you, but next. So that is the ultimate guide to getting your ex back. And remember what Einstein once said: everything in the universe is energy, and if you match your frequency to the frequency of the thing that you most want, you cannot help but get it. It's not philosophy, it's science, right? So if you want your ex back, you will get them back, but you must follow these steps. Now in the comment section below, let me know what other guide you want me to do. Do you want me to do more guides when it comes to love and relationships? Let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share with all of your friends, and of course, to subscribe for new episodes every single week here on Alexandra TV. So that is it for today, and I will see you very soon.